This is 7 News, First at 4.
First at 4 o'clock, 7 years after 17 innocent lives were taken at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School, the community has not forgotten them. Today, on this agonizing anniversary, the community paying respect.
Now to this heartfelt moment, students sending love to those whose lives were changed forever because of a senseless act of violence. Good afternoon, everyone. For those who lived in South Florida during the massacre, we can all remember where we were as we learned of the horror happening in the halls of Stoneman Douglas.
Now, 7 years later, we continue to honor the 17 lives lost. 7's Vanessa Medina is live in Parkland, where a special ceremony is taking place within the next hour. Vanessa.
Well, it's unbelievable to think that 7 years have passed since this awful tragedy. We all remember, like you said, where we were at the time. We all remember those moments where we were finding out exactly what was happening here in Parkland. I was here in Parkland reporting exactly what was happening, giving the news as it was coming in. And I can tell you that 7 years later, it is not easier for these families. It's not easier for this community. So many people here still suffering. 17 doves released as a community mourns and remembers the victims of the Parkland massacre. The victims' names read aloud as their families lit a candle for them.
Nicholas Tourette.
Love conquers hate, right? And I think that's what we have to really think about, the love, right? We can't carry the anger, because if we carry the anger, it just doesn't serve us.
Lori El Hadef spoke about her last full day with her daughter, Alyssa.
And then on February 13th, Alyssa played in her last soccer game. They won the game, and Alyssa got in the car, and I turned to Alyssa and I said, Alyssa, you just played the best game of your life. And Alyssa said, I know, Mom.
Scott Beagle's mom also spoke about her last conversation with her son.
And I said, I love you like we always do. And I said, talk to you tomorrow. He said, yeah, Ma, I love you. Talk to you tomorrow. But tomorrow never came.
This as a community vows to never forget.
And they were part of this community. And it's so important to have everyone come out here and remember who they were. These bright smiles, the jokes, the fun times. That needs to be their legacy, not how they were taken from us.
At MSD, many going to pay respects at the school.
It's an emotional day. Every year you feel the love, you see the ribbons on the trees, you see the rocks, and hopefully that brings comfort to those that are hurting worse than we are today. We're clearly one of the fortunate families that our son walked out.
Students across Broward County remembering too. Over at Glades Middle in Miramar, more than 250 students formed a heart on the field. Skyforce there to capture it. At Hollywood Hills High School, students observing a district-wide moment of silence.
At this time, we pause to honor those we remember by reading their names. Alyssa Aladef, Scott Beagle.
Broward County Public Schools will never forget our fallen eagles. And on this day, we spread love and kindness in their names.
The district honoring the 17 victims with acts of kindness and love.
As a community, we mark this day by offering support to one another, reflecting on our feelings, and participating in the activities that promotes tolerance, kindness, and love.
At Harbordale Elementary School in Fort Lauderdale, students making their mark using fingerprints for a mural that reads, "You belong."
We got to hear students, discuss how to interact with each other with love and respect and treat each other with kindness. It was a really beautiful morning to spend at Harbordale.
Broward County school employees busy Friday packing approximately 2,000 personal hygiene bags to help support students experiencing homelessness.
Deodorant, toothbrushes, toothpaste, all of those things that we take for granted every day. We wake up and it's there, and some of our students don't have that. So we want to make sure that we're giving them the basic luxuries of life.
Luxuries of life taken from the 17 who we now mourn and remember. So it was a full day here in Broward County. That will continue tonight here at Pine Trails Park in Parkland at 5 p.m. with a memorial service to honor the 17. Reporting live in Parkland, Vanessa Medina, 7 News.